welcome back to Oblivion, brought to you by Havoc Commentaries, the fourth installment of the Elder Scrolls series, about to take a really odd turn as far as character development and what you as the player can do versus what they, the game developers, Bethesda, had intended that we are capable of doing.
So why did we need to consume the strong potion of sorcery?
Well, you just have to take it.
We have captured a soul.
Oh, those strong potions of sorcery are going to be quite important later.
Oh, because
just
we're
not right
our
now.
Magicka. Okay.
In a way, the process of developing a character in this game is like the difference between enjoying the journey or just looking forward to the destination. Because I find that those are two things in life that we find are mutually exclusive. For example, I'm enjoying the part that I can just slap people around in this game because I minimize the difficulty, and as long as I hit them with a soul trap spell, that if I bitch slap somebody to the ground, they're gonna give me a grand soul, and that grand soul is gonna help me finish my character.
And we now have infinite money too.
Indeed, yes. We at Havoc Commentaries had just introduced in our playthrough the duplication glitch, one of the most important glitches to know about in Oblivion if you are done playing the game the traditional way and just want to have fun. Duplication glitch is repeatable, it's stable, it does not cause your game to crash, you can do it as many times as you want, and because these are objects that you could sell to vendors we're talking about, yes, as Mr. Gritta had pointed out, we now have infinite money. It's just the process of getting infinite money that's a pain in the ass.
Are we already journeymen in restoration, though?
We're not. Let's go fix that. So we talked about this numerous times, is do you actually have to have health missing in order to restore your magicka? Mr. Gerdat says no. Mr. Cloud says yes. Hey, you could kill two birds with one stone this way. While I work on my acrobatics skill, I can also improve my restoration.
But acrobatics is one of your core skills, so.
Yep, so that means that as long as I improve my acrobatics enough, I can level up.
Okay, now
but we don't want to level up.
Now we can go buy Fortify Magicka.
Well, we can buy Fortify Magicka. We bought Fortify Magicka. The problem is we can't cast Fortify Magicka.
Okay.
And by the way, that Fortify Magicka spell that we got from Edgar Vatrine, although he's not the only vendor, Fortify Magicka is the only spell that you can gain that improves your magicka. You have to have the spell in order to enchant objects with the corresponding effects.
Right.
It doesn't matter if, like, for example, a restoration of...
So we don't have any herbs that inflict Fortify Magicka?
Well, because you can't enchant items in this game based on the effects you can gain from herbs.
Damn it.
Neither herbs nor potions, not consumables. It's just concentrating on the spells that we have in our inventory and our ability to cast those spells. You have to meet prerequisites. It just so happened, and I was very fortunate to have this happen, by the way, that I was grinding up my restoration at the same time as my destruction. If I didn't do that, it would have added easily another 2 hours to the run. By this point in the game, we have spent about 13 and a half game hours getting just to this moment.
Alright, so a Fortify Magicka amulet.
But we don't have enough money.
Sure.
You guys ready for another series of jump cuts through the land?
Are there seriously no vendors that we can sell these soul gems to at the Arcane University?
That is a good question, because I don't think we're allowed to even have soul gems on us. But that's okay. Even if so, that's the thing with Oblivion is if you have like stolen items in your inventory while we dupe up a bunch of enchanted vests to sell to this vest vendor here, characters like guards cannot see stolen items in your inventory. Neither can the Mages Guild see forbidden items in your inventory like black soul gems.
So you're going to sell 16 robes of deflection.
Yep, and I can sell 16 robes of deflection as many times as I want because in Oblivion versus Skyrim, vendors automatically get their entire wallet back as soon as you finish a transaction. In Skyrim, this is not the case. If you exhaust a vendor of all their gold, you cannot sell anything else to that vendor because they can't afford the purchase.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
and
so
back to the shrine.
Yep, well, we did that a stupid number of times. Oh, but wait, there's one more piece that we're missing. We have to get all of the correct types of equipable items so that we can enchant said equipable items. I did this the long way, everybody. Try not to do things the long way when you just want to set up a character. Do your research, use your available resources. I looked online in order to figure out you cannot buy rings in Oblivion. You have to find them in loot drops.
Okay. Ooh, manual of arms.
In this game, you can have one ring on each hand. You have two hands, therefore you can have two rings. You just need one ring, and there it is.
Yep. Brat. So now we're gonna duplicate this this ring.
We're gonna dupe up the ring. We're gonna have two rings. Yeah, because two rings is the maximum number of rings we can wear. Because wearing more than one ring on a hand looks stupid, they say. Oh, they're very tiny objects, by the way. Try not to lose them.
So are we enchanting with Fortify Magicka as well?
We're going to be using two types of enchantments in order to finally, once and for all, finish our level 1 character. Fortify Magicka and Shield.
Okay.
I think that in order to... I did not have to do any grinding in Alteration, mind you, because Alteration is the magic category that governs your ability to apply shield to yourself. I also got a Necromancer's Hood off screen that we are going to have so many extra points of shield and so many extra points of Fortify Magicka to do the following, so that we can defend ourselves in battle from enemies that largely are going to be using physical type attacks in order to deal damage to us, and that we have the correct amount of Magicka, that our threshold is wide enough that we can cast Obliteratify.
Obliteratify, he says.
Yes. But first, let's finally decide on our costume, because this is a moment that I seldom get to enjoy in games like this. Is like, I'm about to destroy the world. You see this guy? He's about to rip this world to pieces. But what does he look like? What is he like wearing? Looks great in burgundy.
We're trying to pair stuff with the Necromancer Hood. I think the burgundy pants actually do work well.
I mean, the pants, certainly. It really matches with the tail. The little wagging tail like that. Ugh, not green. What am I, a peasant? I got fucking 24,000 gold, baby. I ain't no pauper.
Blue suede
shoes. Blue suede shoes. Looks good against my orange fur. No, not the black burgundy outfit, because black and burgundy is one item, but it disables other categories. You have to wear the following: shoes, pants, a shirt, and wrist irons. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, wrist irons. The very same wrist irons that we started the game with so many hours ago. Hope you didn't lose them, because you can't easily replace wrist irons. And wrist irons.
Bracers, really?
Bracers are armor. See, that's the point that I was about to make. Wrist irons is the only thing that you can put on your wrist in the game that does not have an armor rating. Now, mind you, you players typically have good reason to actually have an armor rating on the things that they put on their chest and their legs and their feet and their hands, because they give you shield, and shield will keep you safe in battle. Conversely, wrist irons confer 0 points of shield. However, wrist irons can never be destroyed in battle because they don't have health.
Right.
Neither do ordinary clothes. Neither does the Necromancer's Hood. Neither do shoes, and neither do pants. So you can go through as much combat as you want wearing just ordinary clothes. They will never decay, and you never have to repair them.
That's
the moment we've all been waiting for.
Spell.
A magnitude 100 touch fire damage spell with a duration of... Because it's 100... That magnitude that you see, that's points per second.
Okay.
Duration is measured in seconds.
All right.
So the amount of damage that this deals is its magnitude multiplied by its duration.
All right.
At least at base. You also have to take into consider
I don't think we want it to be touch range, though. Don't we want it to be a missile?
You gotta... I'm glad you pointed that out, Mr. Gurdat. Missiles cost more magic. Touch damage does not cost as much magic.
Well,
we must
given
achieve
that we're
balance
have
on the dark side.
Like upwards of 150 magicka just from our equipment, we can probably spend 200 magicka. Yeah.
Well, wait till you see the limits that we run into as we try to maximize our magicka. Because now we have to balance the amount of extra magicka with the amount of extra shield we need so that we can actually survive in these horrendously chaotic fight situations we're going to be looking at once we actually start, doing it. Obliteratify. I am now your master. That is after I actually get the magic I need to cast the spell in the first place. Make lots of save files,
it should
please.
be what? 4 items with fortify magic and 2 items with a fortify with a shield.
We're gonna be using a total of we're gonna be wearing in total 11 enchanted items.
Okay.
2 necklaces, 2 rings.
Wait, you get 2
clothing.
necklaces?
You can wear no. Oh yeah, that's right. You can only wear 1 necklace at a time. Yeah, they don't want you to walk around bling bling in this game. 1 necklace is enough. So see, you only get 24 extra magical points per magic item, and that is the biggest amount that you can get.
Okay.
Isn't it nice? You can just name these items whatever you want.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple.
So what's M2 gonna be? The other ring?
I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like that would be something if, like, if you get more shield,
right.
if you put the effect on a pair of pants. No, it's just all of these items that we can wear. They're all valid. You get the same amount of magic effect because the only thing that affects the magic effect that you receive by wearing these enchanted items is the size of the soul gem that you consume.
M4.
Yep, so we're going to be wearing M's 1 through 8 for our magic, and we're going to be using S's 1 and 2 for our shield. So that's 10 items, or is it it might be 30 actually. It might be 11. Well, I'm going to say 10.
Yeah, did we get the on quick cast down? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to be cleaning up our hotkey menu pretty soon. You don't want to be concerned with, can I, do a costume change in the middle of battle? You're going to be doing one of 2 things at all times once the run starts. You're going to be either drinking potions or equipping Obliteratify to not only have the right amount of available magic in your inventory by consuming strong potions of sorcery, but also immediately switching to that super powerful spell so that you could just destroy foes on sight.
Okay.
Being a level 1, 400 damage is a lot of fucking damage.
True.
I did not want to settle for any less. I wanted to be sure that if I touch you, you die. And there's the wrist irons. Not so crummy looking now, huh?
Okay, so does Fortify Magicka actually have an aura on it?
It does not, no.
Damn.
Well, I think, the moment, after you equip an enchanted item, a little aura goes over your character, and you can see it especially well if you're in third-person mode. And then, like, if, for example, you have you have an active shield effect on, and you get hit while you're using an active shield, then your character will actually glow for a second to indicate the Aegis that's protecting you with magic.
Shield 10% on self.
Not a lot of extra bang for your buck. But once we put our pants back on, you will see that something rather peculiar is happening to our Oblivion game. Is now we have lots of magic, and we have lots of we're going to have a decent amount of shield, but we're not wearing any armor. And
Right.
we have the minimal level and not a lot of intelligence, which intelligence governs how much magic you have.
S2.
If you choose any more complicated names than these, you would have spent a lot of time just typing in the letters for the name that you wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And one more thing is shields do not necessarily have to be active and out in order to be equipped. This is especially important to know if you're using hand-to-hand.
So.
Right. And as long as I'm not blocking with the shield can never take damage.
Pieces of shield armor.
Well, now it's going to be a third. Behold.
I assume
have
it's actually going to
created
be 4 total.
So you can equip it in your inventory. You don't ever have to take it out because you can't use shields while you don't have a weapon in your left hand.
Right.
Yeah. Did we fit, or is it the right? Characters are righties in this game. There are no lefties in Oblivion. All right, we are.
Okay, so we've got 6 points of Fortify Magic, giving us an additional 164. Is it 164? Did you? Because 6 times 24 is 24. Did you? So no, it's 144.
Oh, get the potions! Get the potions! Get the potions! We're going to be duping quite a bit after the run starts. By the way, that's another thing.
Run out of sorcery potions very quickly.
I hope you got a knack for duping out items, because in order to keep this campaign going, you have to continuously feed yourself potions. Oh, and whatever you do, make sure you don't use every last strong potion of sorcery or strong potion of healing in your inventory, because you can only dupe out items that you have at least one copy of.
Right.
Call it a lose condition. You may find yourself going back in time with your save states like I did because you accidentally used too many potions without realizing you were running low. No, we don't need repair hammer anymore. We do need paintbrushes. Oh, yes.
For what do we need paintbrushes for, Mr. Cloud?
Well, this game has a little surprise for you, prospective magister / villain megalomaniac. Once you commit crimes behind the gate of the Arcane University, it causes a couple of things to happen. One is it will seal the gate, causing you to be unable to physically go through the door and get to the other side. It will also put you perpetually in a situation where you're being pursued by guards, and you cannot fast travel while you are being pursued by guards. So you'll be stuck in a game-breaking situation where you're trapped at the Arcane University for all eternity. You can't wait. You can't fast travel. You can't go anywhere because all the doors are locked. The gate is sealed, and you can't advance the game.
All right, so we've already done duplication for our strong potions of healing. Oh, now we've done duplication for our strong potions of sorcery. In the next episode, are we finally going to start burning handsing all of the persons?
Burn the witch, burn to ash and bone.
Be safe, everybody.
Yes, and we hope you enjoyed this extensive character creation, but now it's time for the created character to destroy.